Very good with knives, not everybody is, especially when it comes to slicing. These are from Kitchen HQ, which is our proprietary brand, and these are called half slicers. So essentially what these do is you will take them, I'll grab the red one here, and whatever it is you want to slice, there's actually little teeth on either side of this. You essentially put it like that, whatever it is in the middle, and then you run your knife right through the center. It makes doing tomatoes or fruit so very easy. Everybody that orders today is going to get 2 of these. So you can either get red and white, which is the one in the back, or you can go for blue and white. And Carrie Miletto is here. I'm so excited to see my good friend Carrie Miletto. Hey, Carrie, you know, not all of us are chefs like Wolfgang Puck or Curtis. Some of us need a little help.
That's true. And you know what? We want to get things done faster. We want to get them done safely and confidently. And that's what this helps with. So I love, Guy, you broke it down. It's exactly right. It's got little teeth kind of on each side that hold your food in place. And I'm going to start with one of the most dangerous things to cut in the kitchen, and that's a bagel. And the reason why is because that bagel, if you got your hand on it, your hand can end up, if you're doing it like this, in the way. And if you kind of wobble or wiggle a little bit, it can be a problem. But with this, notice I'm just putting pressure on top. And sometimes I like to just change it around and move it around so I get it into the right position for me. But it's guiding me and it's allowing me to keep my hands out of the work. Okay, so now I've got a perfectly half-sliced bagel ready to go, and my hands were never part of the business. And that's what the half slicer is enabling you to do. Now, bagels, that is obviously it's the #1 reason why people end up in emergency rooms, which is crazy. So even if you just use it for a bagel, it's great. But how about things like olives or small tomatoes? Those are things that, guess what? We actually have to cut each individual one if we do want to half slice them. If I put them in here, they've all been half sliced for me in a matter of seconds. I didn't have to get my hands involved, and I also saved a heck of a lot of time. So if I'm making my salad, imagine right now we're doing all these different sides and all these different things for the holidays. I can move super quick with this. So I'm going to move right over to my tomatoes because I know we only have a quick moment to be together today. But I'm going to put the pressure. I'm going to find my area. I'm going to pop right across just like this. Notice how I'm just sliding. My knife is not headed towards me. It's heading away from me. And yet I was able to cut all of my tomatoes equally in moments. I didn't have to go 1 tomato at a time. That takes a really long time. And honestly, that's half the reason why I just won't do it. Sometimes I throw them in their whole, but it always tastes better and it's nicer because the olive oil and the balsamic and all of that can get into the tomatoes better if I cut them beforehand. So it helps you there. It can also help you with things like chicken. So if you want to do like a chicken scallopini or something like that, you can actually half your chicken in here. Butterfly that chicken up. If you want to do grapes for your chicken salad, you can get that done in just as quickly as I did those tomatoes. Small potatoes are so fun, and I use them in my air fryer, and I just put a little olive oil and rosemary, half those tomatoes out real quick. How about if you're doing a tomatoes caprese like I have over here? It's really important to get the tomatoes equal size. And in order to do that, you can use your half slicer. Again, the bread, whether it's rolls that you're making or using bagels, but I'm going to end everything by just talking about chicken one time because that is something that if you have, the chicken comes so thick from the store, and it's really hard sometimes because you're just sitting there waiting and you're burning the outside while you're trying to get the inside to cook. If you butterfly it, that is going to make sure that all sides of the chicken are getting cooked evenly. And look how easy that was for me to do. Brilliant. So now I'm just going to do this, pull this up, right? Perfectly butterflied chicken every single time in a matter of moments.
You know, Carrie, for me, it's as I said, not everybody is good with a knife. And I know you had, you know where you had me? You had me at cherry tomatoes and olives. I like to cut my olives when I put them in a salad. And 9 out of 10 times, people get hurt trying to cut little things, right? Like tomatoes.
Right.
You're going to be safe because the knife goes between. Everybody that orders gets 2 great stocking stuffers. Hey, Carrie, I know we got an extra special gift with you because we got an espresso coming up. Can you give me about 30 seconds on why everybody needs to get